50 years at the stove with cast iron. I spent about 30 years in a volunteer fire department, 20 as fire chief. And I'm telling you right now, most folks are committing 3 fire code violations every time they try to cook in cast iron. I've seen them, I've even done them, and today we're going to fix all 3. Stick with me to violation number 3. That's the one experienced cooks don't even think about. And it might be the most important one of all. Violation number 1. And this is firefighter language right here, so just follow along and listen up. In the fire service, a hot scene means we gotta take a look-see and see what's going on before we go busting in there to extinguish a fire. Same thing in your kitchen. You all are walking up to that cast iron pan when she's screaming hot, and you're just starting to think about what you're cooking. That's a little all backwards, and it's a little bit dangerous, and that's how you ruin a meal, and you could even get hurt.
Cast iron is the densest pan in your kitchen. Walk away for 60 seconds, you come back to a 500-degree pan. Walk away for 3 minutes, you come back to a problem. I've been to enough kitchen fires in 30 years on the department to tell you, unattended cooking is the #1 cause. Number 1.
Here's how the fire service handles a hot scene. We prep before we engage. Same rule in the kitchen. Is everything ready? 10-4. Everything within arm's reach? 10-4. Most fire chiefs call that pre-planning. Chefs call it just preparing all the ingredients. And I call it don't walk up to that skillet empty-handed. The Cooking with Bob rule is prep cold and cook hot. Just have everything ready before you turn on that burner. And slow and steady always wins the cast iron cooking race. And violation number 2, this is kind of serious. It's going to bring the fire chief out in me. You're all turned on that burner, and then you're walking away, you're chopping ingredients, you're looking on your phone, you're watching my YouTube channel. Then you're coming back to skillet that's hotter than the surface of the sun. And let me tell you from experience, that's exactly how kitchen fires start. The Bob's rule, once that heat is turned on, your hand stays within arm's length of that skillet. Prep everything before you turn the heat on. So you become one with that skillet till the cook is done. Just keep your heat down. That's the trick to cast iron, and it's always a better result. And it's way safer than getting that skillet piping hot. Violation number 3, ventilating that roof too early. In the fire service, we ventilate to let all that heat out. But if you cut that hole too early in that roof, you make it much, much worse. You end up feeding the fire, and we just aren't ready. It's all about timing. Same thing right here when you're cooking. I call it the self-release. If your food on that skillet won't budge, it's just not ready. You go in with that spatula too early, you ventilated too soon. You'll tear that meat and rip off a chunk of meat. It'll be stuck to your skillet. Or you start moving them eggs too soon, and they bust and become a big old mess. Timing is everything. That cast iron right there, it'll let you know when that food's ready. And here's the bonus. Good ventilation keeps the smells out of your house. It'll keep the smells of last night's food out of the sofa, your curtains, and even your dog. Keeping your heat down and letting the food self-release. Kind of a quality of life thing when you're cooking with cast iron. It'll make life so much easier for y'all. The one thing that ties all 3 of these violations together, just respect that heat before you respect the recipe. Prep your scene, stay with the pan, and time that ventilation to self-release. Do these 3 things and you don't just cook better, you cook a whole lot safer. After 50 years in the kitchen around cast iron and 30 years in the fire service, and that's the lesson I'd hand to anybody just starting out. Did this help you out a little bit? Hit that like, make a couple comments, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see you on Friday when I do that bacon, and for now, you have a great day, and just keep cooking.